Welcome back to another explainer, folks. Today, we're ripping the lid off a fascinating case study that, honestly, completely shatters how we understand basic physical reality. We're looking at the Midnight Guest and the totally baffling mystery of Room 407. We're going to break down an event that literally defies logic, architecture, and common sense. So grab a seat and get ready, because we are investigating an architectural impossibility that will absolutely have you questioning the very walls around you right now. So what if a hotel room appeared only at midnight? I want you to just pause and really let that sink in for a second. As humans, we rely so heavily on the concept of physical permanence. When we build a structure, we expect the bricks, the mortar, and the doors to just stay exactly where we put them, right? But the source material we're digging into today throws us a chilling curveball that completely obliterates that foundational concept. It asks us to imagine a space that isn't bound by physical architecture at all, but by a specific tick of the clock.
Section 1. The Midnight Legend, an impossible space.
Now, what's incredibly fascinating here is the geographical precision of it all. Our source material points out that guests, and yeah, that's plural, meaning we've got multiple independent witnesses here, corroborate seeing room 407 located right at the very end of the hallway. This isn't just some vague, blurry rumor of a haunted old building. It is a precisely pinpointed location within the hotel's actual layout. Multiple people were totally confident they saw a physical door sitting at a dead end where, structurally speaking, one simply shouldn't be. This bizarre dual nature is essentially the absolute core of the whole legend. At the stroke of midnight, room 407 stands there, clear as day, right at the end of the hall. But then, come daytime, it completely disappears. Poof. And we aren't talking about a door that just gets locked up or a hallway that gets roped off for cleaning. The source is explicitly clear on this. The room entirely vanishes. We are dealing with a reality that literally shifts gears based solely on the presence of sunlight.
Moving on to Section 2, the traveler's claim, stepping inside.
Okay, so the absolutely crucial turning point is that this phenomenon wasn't just, observed from a safe distance. According to the source, one particular traveler actually supposedly beat the system. He didn't just glance at the door at the end of the hall, he went right ahead and crossed the threshold. He claimed he actually spent the entire night inside a room that, according to every known law of physics, just shouldn't exist. This takes the anomaly from being a weird optical illusion to an actual physical environment that a human being occupied.
Section 3. The Morning After, a shift in reality.
As the story rolls forward into the morning light, the rules of the game just completely flip. Room 407 has never existed. Wow. Just let the starkness of that denial from the hotel staff wash over you for a minute. Think about it. The traveler wakes up with the vivid memory of sleeping in a bed, inside 4 solid walls, behind a numbered door. And yet the official record, backed up by the staff standing right there in the lobby, states with absolute zero hesitation that there has never, ever been a room 407. It forces us, and the traveler, obviously, to confront a deeply terrifying contradiction. Who do you trust? A subjective vivid memory, or the cold, hard, objective record? Which brings us to Section 4, the security footage, objective evidence. Well, whenever there's a massive clash between what a person remembers and what the official institutional record says, we naturally turn to technology to settle the score, right? So let's carefully map out this doomed timeline to really grasp the sequence of events right before the climax. Step 1, midnight hits, and the traveler totally believes he enters the room. Step 2, morning comes, and the staff flat out denies the room's existence. And then we hit Step 3, the camera review. This is where the security footage promises to reveal the ultimate, unvarnished truth of what actually went down during that midnight hour. Literally everything hinges on this one piece of tape. Let's break down exactly what that footage showed, beat by beat, because it is wild. Step 1, they pull up the tape from the night before. Step 2, they can clearly see the traveler walking down the hallway. So boom, it's confirmed he was definitely there. But Step 3, this is where the totally mundane turns completely horrifying. The footage shows him walking directly, without slowing down, into an empty wall. He didn't turn a doorknob, he didn't cross any threshold into a room. The cold, hard truth of the camera reveals that the traveler simply vanished straight into a solid architectural structure. He was never seen again. I really want to just pause right here and let the sheer, heavy gravity of that final fact settle in. The source material doesn't offer us a miraculous rescue. There's no secret trapdoor they discover a week later. The fate of our midnight guest is entirely permanent and completely unresolved. By stepping into a space that only existed in his own perception, he essentially, he deleted himself from objective reality.
Which brings us right to the ultimate question that this explainer leaves us grappling with. Would you stay in this hotel? We've systematically broken down the claims, the bizarre timeline, and that deeply chilling objective evidence from the security camera. The data points us to an impossible anomaly existing right at the end of that hallway. It's just a fantastic, unsettling reminder of how incredibly fragile our perception of solid reality can actually be. Thanks so much for joining me on this really fascinating deep dive. Keep questioning everything, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.